What up, YouTube fam? It's me, Matty D of 81 Solutions Group. You know how we roll. We have the solutions to your financial goals and needs. Today's video, we're talking about Equifax Capital One. And why is this a concern to you? Why should you be concerned? And what can you do about it? So I'm gonna read some articles off camera. As far as the Equifax or Equifax, how you pronounce it, a lot of you have known about this. Well, it's been known for a while, and they just made a settlement, I think about sometime this week, to pay a near about $750 million. Is it 750 million or 700 million? I know it was over 650 million. Okay, and as far as what to do, as far as to see, if you were affected by the Equifax breach, go to ftc.gov/Equifax. I'll put that link in the description below. Again, ftc.gov/Equifax. It'll tell you what you can do. And as far as that one goes, a lot of people's information was compromised, and they're offering free credit monitoring for 10 years. Okay, so listen to this very carefully. 10 years of free credit monitoring. 4 of those 10 years, out of those 10 years, 4 of those years will be on all 3 bureaus. Okay. Also, they're also giving people $20,000 for expenses due to attorneys and everything else if you had some fraud stuff happen. And then there's the other cash payment of $125. Okay, there's that case. But again, go to ftc.gov/Equifax to see what you can do, what you can get. I would do that. Then there's the Capital One breach, which was, if you really look at how they handled it, it was 100 million people affected. The woman stole over 100,000 social security numbers, 88,000 accounts and stuff, affecting people here in the United States and in Canada. And yet, it's kind of like, it's funny how they took it. They're like, yeah, we got breached, but nothing was used fraudulently or anything else. And it's like, I find it hard to believe, and this is ridiculous, but this video isn't about my opinion. I'm reading an article about this real quick. Another one about Equifax too. The Capital One breach being, they said, Monday night, Capital One and his customers got some very bad news. The company had been breached, spilling hundreds of thousands of social security numbers and account details of public view. New York Attorney General is already investigating whether Capital One is negligent, but the broader story is familiar. A big company let a lot of sensitive data go missing, and customers bore most of the risk. Okay, and to continue on, I'm going to summarize this. The alleged hacker, Paige Thompson, aka Erratic, was caught in charge at the same time the breach became public, and she didn't seem interested in covering her tracks. We don't know exactly what she did with the data once she got it, but she doesn't fit the profile of most scammers who tend to sell information like this on underground marketplace as soon as they can. At the same time, the initial vulnerability seems to be more of a server misconfiguration than an out-and-out exploit, leading some to wonder if Thompson might have been a well-intentioned researcher who went a little too far. We still don't know what she's after in collecting this data, but there's still far more questions. There are still far more questions than the answers, okay? And they're going to say in this that, the anomaly, as far as this goes, I'm reading off the article right now, how it discovered that the breach took place in stages across March and April 2019. Capital One only became aware of the problem on July 17th when someone tipped the company that their private data had been uploaded to a public GitHub page. From there, straightforward for investigators to discover whose page it was and how they obtained the data. Okay. Now, it also mentioned the difference between this one and the Target breach. Remember when Target got theirs. When the Target breach, it was more of a complicated situation. There's more parties at risk, an organization. This is one person who just seemed to be like, and boasted about and got caught. So something's not right. I'll do a video on this, another video on this, where it talks about, how these breaches and things. I'm going to say this is my opinion. I'd say they're inside jobs. If you really look into it, you kind of go, something just happens way too easily. The main point of this video, one of the main points of this video is this. Your data is out there. Nothing's safe. Target's been hacked. Equifax, Capital One, any major bank that you think yourself is secure, it's not. It's been proven. It'll happen again. And now data is this multi-billion-dollar industry now. It's not. It will be soon. Of what it's all about. So again, what can you do? Well, Capital One gives you some answers on what you can do. Sign for credit monitoring, add two-step authentication and stuff. I would do this if I were you. If you had an account with Capital One, and any of those for that matter, it never hurts to be too safe. Sign for credit monitoring. If you don't want theirs, we have ours where we give you all 3 bureaus for life, not just 3 for 4 years and then back to 1, and all that. So another article talks about the Equifax settlement and how they're saying, hey, you can get $125. This article says, by the way, I'm putting the links for both articles in the description below. If you're liking this so far, please hit the thumbs up button and hit the notification bell and subscribe. Stay on top of what's going on. It says Equifax breach settlement. You're not getting that $125. Here's why. They're saying because the response to the settlement has been overwhelming since it was announced last week, according to the settlement website at the Federal Trade Commission. So much so, the site is warning consumers they will get nowhere near the $125 they could have gotten. There hadn't been such an enormous number of claims filed. A site now says under the FAQs or facts section. Okay. It also goes on to say, I'm not going to read the whole article. You can read it there. Only 31 million had been allotted to reimburse people who had been victims of the massive data breach of 2017 and who signed up for a credit monitoring service in response. About 147 million Americans were affected by the breach. So I don't understand how you're going to be like, we have 31 million allotted for 147 million people. So that's what article says. Let me know in the comments below if you got if you're affected by that breach and you got some money out of it. See what's going on. But this is important, people. The data is your data's out there, and you can never be too safe with what's going on. Well, you're lucky with us. What we have a program where we offer monitoring and disputing at the same time. Okay, it's very affordable, for just $21.99 a month plus a one-time fee. But that's it, and we'll keep you straight, keep you going. So, with that being said and done, look at articles below, get information, protect yourself, do what you got to do to protect your data because this is not a joke anymore. It's not a game. It's crazy. You have one of the major credit bureaus breached and then Capital One. So at this point, it's only a matter of time when, not if, when we find out about the next big company that gets breached, like possibly Amazon or we Target again, whoever it is, it's going to happen. And it's best to be prepared now. Excuse me, have some sort of credit monitoring, being ours or whoever it is, as many layers of protection as you can, and some to help you out because people who have been victims of identity theft, that shit's not fun. Things happen to them. And I read somewhere an article that the identity theft, what happens, the people that get caught, very few people get caught from that. It's crazy. So, and the funny thing is, with these breaches that happen, the Capital One breach, these breaches, for what it seems like, they tend to be from outside the U.S. This breach with Capital One happened here, domestically, which I don't know which is scarier, having one outside the country or having one inside the country. It's like, who do you trust? And with that being said, let me know your thoughts are below. You ready to get your, want to roll with us and see if we can help you out with some credit? Give us a call, 877-250-7170, extension 2. Again, 877-250-7170, extension 2, my friend. We'll work with you. Take care. Thanks. See you next video. Deuces.